guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a purchase or pass. Again, this video style was inspired by Samantha March. She's the first one that started this type of video. So I will leave her information down below, as well as her community playlist, which does have some other creators' impressions on whether or not they're going to buy things that are coming out right now. I will also leave some information about the content creators on Instagram that I use to sort of get the content for these videos. Yeah, I think that's everything. If that sounds like something you're into, stick with me. We're going to get into it right now. So the first thing to talk about is the Jackie Aina brand that is coming out. It's called Forever Mood, and there's been a lot of suspicion that this is going to be like candles and spa products and things like that. I personally will probably not purchase any of these items, but again, I haven't seen what they look like, so I don't know for sure. I know in terms of my family's budget, we've been trying to be a little bit more cautious with how expensive those products are when we bring them into the house, so I probably will skip over that unless she puts out something that's more makeup oriented, and then I might consider it. Okay. Another brand, Fenty's coming out with Fenty Skin. Again, I have no idea what they're going to be producing. The one thing I'm going to be in the market for soon is going to be like a makeup cleanser, something to wash my face at the end of the night. I have been kind of getting into cleansing balms though, so that's the kind of product that I'd like to repurchase. I do have a little bit of a liquid type facial cleanser to use up first, and then once that one is done, I'll be probably going back to the balm just because I feel like it's so much more easy to use, straightforward, convenient. Okay, Juvia's Place put out a whole line of lip products. They have several lip liners, some matte lipsticks, and then some lip glosses. The glosses look gorgeous. There's two lip liners that I thought looked pretty. They're sort of like deeper berry tones, kind of similar to the lip that I have on today. And then the glosses that I thought looked pretty were the clear gloss and the one with the pink shimmer in it. I just thought those looked really pretty, so definitely thinking about picking some of those up at some point. Colourpop released a freckle pen in 2 different shades. I will probably not be picking this up only because I'm kind of taking a break from Colourpop right now. I was not a huge fan of how they handled Black Lives Matter, so I won't be picking this up. But I do think it's an interesting product, and I'm glad that more people are trying that out because Beauty makes it look so fly. So yeah, the more the better. Alright, and then Lunar Beauty sneak peeked that there's going to be like another neutral palette coming out. They had the Greek Goddess, which I think was like a limited edition, but I'm not sure how well it sold because they had it for sale, like on sale, for so long, but that palette is gone, so there's that. But now they're going to be doing another neutral palette. I'm curious to see what it looks like, although I probably don't need another neutral palette because I have so many, and I usually do more colorful looks. I think this is about as neutral as I've gone in quite some time, and I still have like a Cliona shadow over top of all this, so it's not terribly neutral in real life. Glamlight revealed this cutesy little donut palette. It's got 9 shades and a highlighter in the center. I do think the blues and pinks and purples that they picked were really pretty, but I almost wish they would have taken the 2 brown shades out of this and made them like the deep outer V crease shades that you would need, like a deep plum or a deep navy blue. I think that would have brought this together because you have a lot of like bright mid-tone kind of shades, and you have the highlighter, which you could make work for your light tone shade, but you don't have anything that's like deep dark, and I think that's what you need to really round out this palette. So if it were me, I would have taken those 2 browns out and I would have made deep dark tones, and that would have been my perfect palette, and I probably would have purchased it. Okay, Glisan Cosmetics came up with the 1991 palette. It's got 4 brights and 2 like little shimmery kind of shades. I do think it is super pretty, and I love this sort of like retro 90s thing, even though am I the only one that still feels like the 90s were like 5 years ago? Is that just me? Because I know I'm not like 14 anymore, but I feel like the last decade is always the 90s. I completely forget about like the 2000s. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's just me. I think the palette's super cute. I probably won't purchase it because I just purchased a bunch of other stuff yesterday. But I think it's cute. Alright, what's next? Okay, so Stila needs to slow the hell down because they keep releasing their fall collections and it's July. Like, I'm not ready to give up on summer yet with COVID-19. I haven't done anything fun for summer and it's BS. I spent all of winter inside because it's cold, and now I'm spending all of summer inside because it's COVID. So I'm not here for that. They're releasing some, what looks like some single eyeshadows and some shimmery lip products and some shimmery eye pencils. And everything is boring. Like, it's all boring warm tone neutrals with like a rosy bent. And like, I get that that's their bread and butter because like Stila Kitten is iconic. But I feel like they could do so much more than just like pink rose gold eyeshadow singles and pink shimmery lip gloss. Like, I want to see more from Stila. So this stuff I will probably pass over all of it. I have no pull for that. Okay, and I did want to mention this. This is not 100% makeup related because I don't know what's going to be in it yet. But the next TrendMood box that's launching is going to be a collab with Black Lives Matter. And so I know they're going to be donating some of the proceeds to Black Lives Matter, which I think is really cool. And I guess they're donating all net proceeds are going to go to Black Lives Matter, and I'm hoping that it's going to be all black owned brands, which I think is what they're implying with their posts that they've done to sort of sneak peek it. So I am super excited about that. I may actually consider picking that one up because I would love to support that cause. Some of the other TrendMood boxes though that I've seen, like, I feel like some of the products they put in are stuff that they couldn't, like, the brands couldn't sell themselves. So I felt like the first box was really amazing, and then after that they kind of went downhill. So we'll see what it looks like. I don't know. Alright, Beauty Creations is doing a whole bunch of setting sprays that are scented. I do think that that's really cute. They have like a tropical one and watermelon, which I'm all here for. They do have like a rose scented one. I hate rose scents and stuff. Like, it is just not my bag. So if I did get something like this, I would probably give away the rose one just because I couldn't stand to spray it on my face. But the other sprays look really cool. I probably will not pick this up because Beauty Creations website, their shipping is like $9 for like the cheapest one. So that's not for me at all. And Patrick Starr is releasing his new brand called One Size, and they've released two products, a foaming like spray makeup cleanser thing and makeup wipes. I've seen the makeup wipes. They're about as big as your own head. Like, they're very large. The spray kind of intrigues me, but I don't know that I'll be picking it up. I know they're being sold at Sephora. I don't really care about Sephora right now, so I'll probably hold off on that, at least for now. Okay, the next thing is these two face palettes from Ace Beauté. I did not know they did face palettes. If this is not new, I am so sorry, but this looks new, and they look really pretty. So there's like a blush one and then a bronze one. The only thing is, I feel like the bronzers go from super light to like medium dark maybe. But not one person is going to use all those bronzers. So I'm not sure that I understand the necessity of having a bronzer palette, because you're never going to use all of those things unless you're like a professional doing makeup on lots of other people, in which case I don't know that Ace Beauté is the brand you're thinking of first. As far as the blushes, I do think they're pretty. Again, they go from light to deep, and so I think you run into the same issue. I think it makes much more sense to do palettes either individually that have different products in them that meet one skin tone and just release multiple products, or consider releasing singles, because it really does not make sense here. But I think they look really pretty. Like, aesthetically they look pretty. The one thing that is in this particular vein that I'm very, very interested in is the Midas collab with Neon MUA, and I will put the picture right here. These are 4 different face palettes. They have a highlight, a blush, a contour, and a bronzer, and they are for light, medium, deep, and deep dark shades. And I am so hyped for that. Like, I am already signed up for the private launch. I cannot wait. The actual shades look really pretty. I think I could work with either the light or the medium, so I haven't decided which one I want to get, but they're almost $30 a piece after the discount code, so I do need to decide because I don't think I need to, but they are very, very pretty, and I think there was a lot of thought and effort put into the idea that if somebody is light or if somebody is deep, deep dark, they have very different needs, and so we don't need to bother putting those 2 skin tones worth of products in the same palette. So kudos to Neon MUA and Midas Cosmetics. Cannot wait to purchase. The next thing is the Mary Jacomin, maybe, Sugary Cosmetics collab, and it is the Movie Night collection. This collection is adorable. There's brushes, there's a highlight palette, there's a blush bronzer duo, there are sponges, there's 2 lip products, and an eyeshadow palette. And I think if you want to get everything together, it's like 110 bucks. So for 110 bucks, that's a lot of product. So I don't think the price is bad. I do think the colors are really, really pretty. If I had a spare $110 when this first launched, I would totally have gotten it and done a review for the channel, because I think that this is such a cute collection. But since I don't have a spare $110 lying around, I will probably pass over this collection because by the time I could get it, it would be like a little late in the game to get it. But I do think it's super, super pretty, and I'm definitely interested to see more from this brand. Okay, and then e.l.f. Cosmetics dropped these monochromatic blush duos, very, very similar to the Cover FX blush duos, but these are only $3, so they're about 10% of the cost of the Cover FX ones. And they have, it looks like possibly 1 bronzer shade because it leans very brown, although that might just be the way the picture has it looking. And then there are 2 that are sort of like peachy pale colors, where I think the shimmery side of it could definitely run more like a highlight. But I think they're designed to be more like the Cover FX blush duos. I do think they're really, really pretty. I don't plan to pick any of these up because I literally just ordered another blush palette, and I'm already planning, well, I ordered another face palette, and I'm already planning to buy the Midas collab. So I don't think I need to invite this into my home as well. But if I wasn't buying all that stuff, I think I would totally consider it. Okay, and so the next thing is the In Your Face charts. It's a new brand that just launched. There is an artist that is creating these blank face chart templates that are of your actual face instead of just a random face, so that you can sort of plan out what your eyeshadow looks or face looks or special effects kind of looks are going to look like. I think the concept for this is so cool, and it looks like the price to get your own face chart is about $35, which I don't think is that expensive. So I would definitely think about picking this up. Like, I think this would be really, really cool, especially if I start getting more into like special effects kind of stuff. I think it would be cool to have. Okay, the next thing is the BH Cosmetics. They have like a sweet treats. What is their collection called? Let me see here. Oh, it's the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop collection, and it is 6 eyeshadow palettes. 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 6 eyeshadow palettes and a brush set. So I actually went online and already purchased 3 of them, and a different brush set that I had been eyeing up for ages directly from their website. I have no idea how quickly it will come though, since BH Cosmetics does not ship as fast as Ulta, but they had a much better sale, so your girl's trying to save some coin. But anyway, I picked up the green one, the blue one, and the red one. I chose not to pick up the brown one and the orange one again because I have so many neutrals, and I already have 2 orange palettes, and Despite the fact that I seem to be wearing a lot of orange eyeshadow recently, I don't generally wear a lot of orange eyeshadow, so I don't think I need that one. The other one that was calling my name is the sort of pinky purple one in here, which I think looks really, really pretty. My Aunt Beauty K Unfiltered picked that one up, so if you're interested in that one, definitely check out her channel. Subtle plug. I do think it looks really pretty, and if she likes it, I will probably end up picking that one up too. And then I picked up the Poolside Chic brushes, which is the brush set that they have that has the white handles and the blue ferrules. They just looked so, so pretty. I've been eyeing them up for ages, and I caught them on a sale and grabbed an extra 20% off. So yeah, that was a good deal for me. And then the brushes, I don't care about the brushes from this set. I don't like the shape of the handles. I think those handles are really oddly shaped. I do think the sprinkles concept is cute, but like, I'm already getting another pair of brushes. I'm good. Okay. Terra Moon is releasing 5 new iridescent chameleons, as if they didn't already have enough that enticed me. I don't see swatches for these, but one of them definitely looks like it leans more like aqua, one leans more mint, and then it's kind of hard to tell the other 3 just because of the lighting. It's very difficult to capture iridescence. I think they're really, really pretty. They're iridescent chameleons, as I remember, about $17 a piece though, so pretty pricey. I probably will not pick any of these up in the near future, but always possible. If I get like a little bit extra cash here and there, I might consider making a purchase. Okay. Profusion has released 4 new 10 pan palettes. I have tried 2 of these, the emeralds and the mauves, and they are of very good quality. If you're thinking that you might like one of these, I would definitely consider picking it up. I did also look at the neon palette, which I think is really, really pretty, and I think I will purchase at some point in the future. But the new ones they have are Fuchsia, Citrine, Nudes, and Bear. The Citrine kind of gives me the Urban Decay Naked Honey vibe, so if you were looking for a more affordable version of that type of palette, Citrine would be the one for you. Nudes and Bear are just your standard warm-toned and neutral kind of palettes. The Fuchsia has some really nice pops of pink in it and a couple of pops of purple, which is nice. But again, I think I'm good with the mauves that I have. Okay, and that completes this purchase or pass video. Again, I want to thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like and comment. Let me know what you're interested in picking up this week. I know a lot of stuff is releasing right now, and some of it's catching my eye. I thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to catch you in my next video. Bye.